What is up, guys? TBennz here. First off, starting with an apology. Haven't been on YouTube in about a month now because I've just been really busy with school and that kind of thing. So hope you guys can forgive me. I think I got some really exciting stuff to show you guys today. Another apology. I'm actually recording this on my laptop because my DSLR is being a piece of crap, to be honest, and it won't work. So laptop for the win today. And while I've been gone, I've actually been working on a new project called Sports Fights, which is on YouTube. You should go check it out because it's a whole lot of fun. If you like talking about sports or sports trivia, it's really fun. It's really interesting where me and my friends just get together, talk about sports, have some good arguments, and it's a really fun little program that I think you should check out. So if you got some free time, go check out Sports Fights. It's a whole lot of fun. Okay, so since I've been absent, I've actually been playing a lot of MLB 16 The Show, which, you know, isn't a whole lot different than 15, but the Conquest Mode Battle Royale, the improvements they made to Diamond Dynasty are game-changing, and if you like Diamond Dynasty like I do, it's really worth your while to go out and buy the game. I actually just finished Conquest Mode the other day, and aside from the kind of lousy reward for winning the whole mode, because it was, you know, it's like 100 games you put in against comps, and they're only 3 innings, but it's still pretty time consuming. You only get 10 standard packs and 1 silver card guaranteed. So you know, I think that you know, it's a whole lot of fun just playing and going across North America and all that stuff, but I think they could have upped the reward a little bit, like maybe give you 1 gold guaranteed or maybe 20 standard packs, but you know what, I'm just glad I got it done, and now I can start trying to collect towards those big legend players. So yeah, today I'm bringing you guys a video on tips and tricks to MLB 16 The Show. I think this can be useful for beginners and experienced players as well. I think that I've played MLB The Show pretty frequently over the past couple of years, and I've found some ins and outs that really could help beginner players, as well as give some experienced players something to think about and you know, change you know, how they maybe play on a regular basis. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if I leave anything out that works for you guys, make sure you leave it in the comment section below. Alright, so my first tip is cameras. The presentation can really change your gameplay, and especially when you're batting, having a good camera can be the difference on winning and losing games, actually. So I use Strike Zone as my batting interface because it makes it a lot easier to tell strikes and balls because you're much closer to the actual strike zone itself. And you can also see the break on breaking balls a lot better as well. So those curved balls, the slurves, sliders, you won't get caught chasing those nearly as much if you use Strike Zone. I know some people use fisheye, and there's just these weird cameras that MLB suggests you use, but personally for me what works the best is Strike Zone because you can see the ball better and you can see the break in it a lot better as well. Alright, my second tip. Hitting. Staying on the topic of hitting, I've always just used the normal swings. I've never used square or circle for power contact swings, so my advice to you guys is don't mess with your swing because it changes your timing. I know with power swings you either get way up or way down on the ball, so it's either you know, you dig it into the ground basically, or you pop it straight up. So and with contact swings you're really just grounding it to, you know, one of the infielders to try and run out of play. So contact swings can come in handy. Maybe you've got a guy on third with 1 out or something and you're just trying to get him home. But for the most part, just stick to a normal swing because it helps your timing. You get more rhythm with it. And so yeah, I just really suggest that you guys stick to the normal swings because you can hit it out of the park, you can get a base hit, you can do everything with the normal swings. Whereas if you limit yourself to square or circle, you're either just swinging for the fences or you're just trying to keep it in play. So try and use X as much as possible and stay away from circle or square. Alright, my third tip, and I don't think this needs a whole lot of explanations, but as a pitcher, make sure you're using all points of the plate and also changing your speeds on a frequent basis, especially against humans. When I play online, I notice a lot of people with their pitchers stick to 1 pitch, or maybe 2 or 3, and that's usually a slider or a breaking ball that they just consistently throw because it's worked for them so well in the past, because some hitters just chase and chase and chase. But I can tell you, when you get up to the more experienced levels, players do catch on to what your pitching rhythm is. If you're just going, pitch 1, I'm going to throw a fastball inside, pitch 2, I'm going to throw a changeup outside, and pitch 3 is going to be a slider down and away. People will eventually catch on, and you'll be walking batters for 1 or giving up big base hits. So my theory is to change your rhythm and change your speeds and locations as much as possible, pitch by pitch. So yeah, my biggest tip as a pitcher is to change your rhythm, change your repertoire, and make sure you're using all of your pitches that you have in your arsenal to keep the batters off balance and not expecting a pitch per se. Up next, another Diamond Dynasty tip is collections. Don't sell players off the bat if you're looking to maybe get some bigger rewards in the future. I know when I opened my first couple packs, I got Chris Sale and Nolan Arenado, who sold for 50,000 stubs, but I kept on to them. I held on to them because it's so much easier to complete collections when you have the best player on that team. I've already completed the Rockies collection. Carlos Gonzalez was a little expensive, but finished them. And with the White Sox, I mean, if you get Jose Abreu, who I was lucky enough to get in a pack, and if you got Sale, it's pretty easy. So if you want to unlock more rewards and have a better chance of having a better team rather than just spending those stubs on packs, because if you played MLB, you know the packs are not the greatest. You have to buy a lot of them before you really get anything good. So my advice is just to keep who you get. Try and complete some collections. Make sure you check out the missions tab, because you can also get some free stubs and XP towards buying a new player just by playing the game, and it's really convenient. Another thing to check is the captain's page, because you earn tickets after every game you play, no matter what mode you're playing. And if you just go through the ranks, right now I'm on Jacob deGrom, I finished Donaldson. You can just use the tickets to buy players. You can't sell them, so you might want to be wary of who you're buying. But if you have 800 tickets, 1,000 tickets, you can usually get a 89, 90, maybe even a 91 overall player. So it's not a bad deal if you play the game and you're just looking for a good pickup. So make sure you check the missions page, the captain's page, and make sure to hold on to as many players as you can to try and complete some collections and get some good players in return. My last tip for MLB 16 the show more applies to the 3-inning Diamond Dynasty games, but can apply to all game modes, and that's having a great bullpen. Because you can stack up on your pitchers all you want, but they only work 1 of 5 games. Whereas if you have a good closer, good setup man, you're going to use those guys pretty much every game, because there's no fatigue level, especially in Diamond Dynasty. There isn't franchise mode, so in franchise mode maybe stock up on starters a little bit more, but Diamond Dynasty, make sure you have a good bullpen, because it's the difference of winning and losing games late in the 2nd and 3rd inning, or even in the 8th and 9th inning. They're crucial to have a good bullpen, especially with Diamond Dynasty, where teams are really stacked up on hitters, and you need good relievers to shut teams down late. And like I said, with the 3-inning games, the first inning you can go with your starter, and then 2nd and 3rd you really need those relievers to come in. And right now I'm playing Battle Royale, and I have Jonathan Papelbon, the 95 overall one, and he has saved my ass on so many occasions. So I really push you guys to have a good bullpen in all game modes. But if you're playing three-inning games, more like Conquest or Battle Royale, do invest in good relievers, because they will be the difference between you winning and losing ball games. So that's it, guys. Like I said, if I missed anything, which I probably did, leave it in the comment section below as to what works for you in MLB 16 the show, and what you think I should include in my next video. So I think for my next video, I'm going to focus more on Diamond Dynasty and players that you should invest in no matter what your budget is. And so stay tuned for that. But until then, TBennz out. Thanks for watching, guys.